Thank you for joining us tonight to celebrate our 169 varsity athletes, their coaches, their team success, and their friendships. Even without our spring season, the year saw numerous records fall, many exciting championships during our fall and winter seasons, and dozens of names splattered among the highlights for each team. It's a joy to watch teams evolve and know that sharing a team experience can last a lifetime. As the reality set in for spring coaches and athletes that we would not get to have our spring season, we adopted a general theme of #It's more than a season. We all realize that there is so much more to team participation than just the 10 to 12 weeks of practices and games during the official season. Being on a team is more than just a season. Among our senior class of 53 varsity athletes this year, 18 girls will go on to compete in college. This is the largest number of girls from one class that we've ever had who are pursuing college athletics. 2 athletes were named Times-Dispatch Sportsbacker Scholar Athlete finalists. We had our first ever U.S. Squash All-American, and we had numerous academic and athletic honors along the way. In the fall and winter, the Saints captured 5 of a possible 7 LIS titles, along with 2 state championships. And the spring athletes were teed up to defend and challenge for titles as well. On behalf of the St. Catherine's Athletic Program, coaches, and athletes, I'd like to take a moment to thank Terry Sheckelhoff for her 8 years of being our #1 fan, a faithful and enthusiastic supporter who has watched every one of our teams compete. Along with her husband, Kevin, we could not have had better cheerleaders. Dr. Sheckelhoff, thank you for your leadership and vision for St. Catherine's, including Saints Athletics. You will be missed, and we wish you a happy retirement. And now, on with the program. First, a few important thank yous. I speak on behalf of all of our coaches in thanking our parents, especially our team parents, for all that you do to support our teams. We could not do it without you. Thank you to our coaches and assistant coaches for their commitment and dedication to Saints Athletics. We could not do it without you. And now I'll turn it over to our fall coaches to tell the story of their fall seasons.
Rudyard Kipling famously penned a line in The Law of the Jungle, stating, "The strength of the pack is the wolf, and the strength of the wolf is the pack." This phrase aptly applies to the 2019 cross-country team. This year's edition of the team was a close-knit group of athletes that relied on their tight finishes and similar abilities to be their strengths and propel them towards success. Our captains, Ellen Herrera and Blair Workman, were ready to get to work and guide the team towards success from day one. Whether out on the roads, on our feet at the track, in the pool, or working on strength, the team steadily improved their fitness and conditioning each day, and that paid huge dividends later in the season. They were able to recover better from workouts and increase their overall strength and power through workouts. Their commitment and willingness to push themselves is a driving force in their success. LIS was set up to be a tight race between Veritas, St. Catherine's, and Collegiate. The team went after it. Ann Gamble had a great race, and the team followed her aggressive start and kept pushing. Her teammates followed her lead and collectively took control of the race. The Saints finished with 4 All-LIS members, including Ann Gamble, Ann Heaton, Ellen Herrera, and Abby Armstrong, and defended their LIS title. The state championships marked the last meet of the season, and for our seniors, Ann Gamble, Ann Heaton, Ellen, Claire, Madeline, Blair, and Willa, their last cross-country race of high school. Everyone towed the line, ready to run and close out the season with confidence and a great performance. They pushed throughout the race, and their strength and desire really shone bright during the meet. Ann Heaton, in particular, put together a great run and led the team to a runner-up finish. We had 3 All-State athletes, including Ann Heaton, Ann Gamble, and Ellen. It was exciting to be a part of this team's development and success this year. They all came to practice each day, ready to work and push each other. Their constant words of encouragement lifted everyone on the team to a higher level of performance. Congratulations on a successful 2019 cross-country season. Well done.
The 2019 varsity hockey team capped off a roller coaster of a year with a return trip to the state finals for the first time in 6 years. We experienced it all. We opened our preseason with our first official practice on the newly minted Dayton Field. This water-based AstroTurf was an unfamiliar surface to train on. It was time to go to work and learn how to play turf hockey. We got off to a bit of a slow start, but made some changes and made an immediate impact. The stage was set, our opponent Collegiate, and the field was ours. A win would secure the LIS semifinal seed. Yes, we crushed the Cougs, sent them packing, and guaranteed an LIS semifinal on our home field. The regular season was behind us. It was time for the tournament semifinals against Collegiate. We smoked them once more. Our win was awesome. We beat them for the second straight time and secured number 3 in the state ranking. However, we lost to Trinity once more in the LIS finals. Next was a return trip to the state semis in a tough Norfolk Academy team. We scored first, they scored second, we scored third. They hit the post with no time remaining. Bummer for them, but good for us. In fact, we took both their rooms and their place in the state finals. The state finals were truly contested. We never quit. Our shot in the last minute was deflected over a crossbar. We placed 3 in the all-league team. Maddie Vickers returned for a second time, Ellie Taylor returned for a second time, and Ellie Horner, first-time selection to LIS. After the all-league selections, we found out that those 3 LIS were named All-State first team, and Carolyn Brazil was added to the second team All-State. Our senior leadership across the board, awesome. Senior captains Sarah Johnson, Carrie Mock, Maddie Vickers, Ellie Taylor, they were there every practice, working as hard as they possibly could. Additional seniors included Carolyn Brazil, Archer Gherkin, Mary Nordahl, and Shepard McVeigh. Great speed, great hustle, great work. Our senior class was awesome.
During the fall of 2019, the St. Catharines varsity tennis team enjoyed one of the most successful seasons in recent memory. Led by senior captains Abby Jenkins, Claire Hackney, and Cabby Slocum, the team finished with a 15-1 record. One thing that really stood out to the coaches was the resiliency of this team. No matter the circumstance, the players were able to find a way to compete to the best of their ability. As we approached the LIS tournament, we knew that Collegiate would seek to avenge their losses against us. In a remarkable performance, the Saints played their best tennis of the season and eventually were able to secure the team championship and 7 individual titles. The players should be especially commended for how well they handled a 2-day rain delay during singles finals, which added some excitement to an already competitive affair. Entering the state tournament, the Saints again proved their mettle as they defeated Trinity Episcopal. Facing a strong Norfolk Academy team in the semifinal, they came out with great intensity and focus, which led them to a convincing 5-1 win. In the finals, as they have done all season, our players responded with gusto and evened the match at 4 apiece before finally succumbing to a slightly stronger Potomac squad. We had 7 LIS selections in singles: Madeline Carithers, Claire Hackney, Abby Jenkins, Cabby Slocum, Sarah Brew, and Lane Hardy. Sarah Brew and Reagan Butler also were all LIS in doubles. In regards to the state, we have 3 first-team All-State selections: Madeline Carithers, Claire Hackney, and Abby Jenkins. We'll of course greatly miss our 5 graduating seniors: Sarah Brew, Claire, Abby, Cappy, and Greer Foster. Throughout their careers, they have meant a great deal to this program and they will leave big shoes to fill. But with a core of strong returning players, as well as a successful JV squad, the future still looks bright for the St. Catharines tennis team.
The 2019 St. Catharines volleyball season was one of the most successful seasons in the program's history. It has been a 4-year journey with improvements made each season. We were fortunate enough to have 4 athletes, Claire Ellis, Jayla Channer, Ryan Sherrod, and Quinn Minger, each of those 4 years. We also had Elise Williamson and Jessie Atkinson for 3 of the 4 years. This season we claimed our 8th consecutive LIS championship, with the last 2 seasons being undefeated. A new program record with 26 wins was set, and we reached the state finals for the first time in program history. Although we lost in 4 sets, we were the first team in Virginia to hand Flint Hill a set loss. Claire, Elise, Jayla, Ryan, and Quinn were named to the All-LIS team, and Quinn was named Player of the Year. Claire, Elise, and Quinn were named First Team All-State, and Jayla was named to the Second Team All-State. Claire will leave the St. Catharines volleyball program as the all-time leader in digs with 1,426, and the all-time leader in aces with 248. Jayla Channer will leave the program as the all-time leader in blocks with 305. Thanks to captains Jesse Atkinson, Claire Ellis, and Quinn Minger for their leadership, along with three great senior teammates, Haley Mulligan, Sydney Fuller, and Jayla Channer. We are going to miss the seniors. The senior class had an amazing 92 wins for their career here. Couldn't have done anything like this without them. We had another great season with St. Catherine's this year.
And now I'd like to announce the Fall Team Award winners. For cross country, the Leadership Award, Ellen Herrera. For field hockey, the Excellence Award, Maddie Vickers. For tennis, the Sustained Excellence Award, Claire Hackney. And for volleyball, the ACE Award for Attitude, Commitment, and Excellence, Claire Ellis. Congratulations to our Fall Team Award honorees. And now you will hear from our winter coaches.
This year it was better than last year, a lot better than last year. We, just competed harder. It was one of them seasons where we was in every game. The girls just played so hard, and we just felt like we done all the things that we need to do to get to where we was going. You know, at the end of the year, we was playing even better. We were sorry to hear, that things was ending because it was going so well. I like to think it was a very good year for us. Haley repeated herself far as she's all LIS again this year. She had a great year. She led us in every category. She was just the hard work. She's been like that ever since we had her. With her and Rachel, Jayla, and Gracie, with them four seniors, man, we're gonna miss them. They've done such a great job in leading our team this year. Like I said, we was in every game this year. We played so hard. The games could have went either way. We got down to some games to the last shot, and it just went the other way. As far as our girls, that's coming back with JL, started for us again this year, and she had a great year. She was a sophomore. Baylor, Alexa, who had a great year. Forrester, another one, had a great year for us inside. Forrester played inside for the first time, and Alexa, she was so strong on the boards for us. So we got all these kids coming back. We're just looking forward to having a great year next year. I can't wait. We think we're gonna do something great.
We had 12 great seniors this year that helped us go undefeated. The varsity went 29-0 during the regular season, beating all the regional teams, the public schools and the private schools in the area. Near the end of the season, we have our two big championship meets, the LIS Championship, which we won by 80 points for the 10th year in a row. We had two girls that were honored at the LIS meet, and that was Willa Shannon. She got Most Valuable Runner, and Jayla Channer got the Most Overall Athlete. We scored in every event at the LIS Championship, and then the next week at state, we won that for the 4th year in a row, scoring again in every event. We beat 22 teams, scoring 162 points, outscoring our opponents by 70 points. And again, Jayla received the Most Valuable Athlete Award at the state meet. We've had a group of seniors that have been with us for 3 and 4 years. And they have been the role models, they have been the leaders, and they have been the scorers for us for the state meet and the LIS meet every year. Together, those seniors score more points than the second place team. We're really gonna miss them. This year, we broke 4 school records. At the state meet, Willa Shannon lowered her time in the 55-meter hurdles and 300-meter dash. And Jayla Channer broke the 55-meter dash record. The first part of February, in a regular meet, broke the 4x200-meter relay record with Willa, Jayla, Archer Gherkin, and Hampton Turton. It was another awesome indoor season.
The Saints had a remarkable swim season, including an undefeated regular season record of 23 wins and 0 losses. The regular season consisted of convincing dual meet victories over Hampton Roads Academy and Douglas Freeman, as well as 3 swim and dive invitational sweeps, where the Saints earned victories over public school powerhouses Godwin, James River, and Cosby. Lastly, during the regular season, the Saints had a great showing at the RVA meet where they rallied to beat Collegiate for the 3rd year in a row. Their success continued into the championship season. It all started with a nail-biting 6-point victory over Collegiate in the LIS Championship, making it their 4th straight. Their depth came through in a big way as the Saints earned 38 top 16 finishes. Amongst them was junior swimmer Charlotte Wishnack, taking home the women's 100 breaststroke title in meet record fashion and placing 2nd in the 200 IM in school record fashion. The championship season ended with a remarkable victory at the Vista State Swim and Dive Championship meet. Again, the depth of the team came through in a huge way. With 22 top 16 finishes, the Saints had 7 more than the next closest team. In addition, the 200 freestyle relay team of Tess Dyerly, Maddie Bowles, Elizabeth Gilbin-Burney, and Grace Perkins earned all-state honors, finishing 2nd. And Charlotte Wishnack was the state champion in the 100 breaststroke. This season again proved that the Saints are at their best when swimming for something greater than themselves. Each swimmer put the team first all season and supported each other through the very last race. This was all made possible, of course, by the enthusiastic leadership of our senior captains, Ann Bowles, Carrington Bowles, Tess Dyerly, Anna Gerard, and diver Chandler Kirkham. All 5 of these girls pushed the team to glorious heights and made this season an unforgettable one.
Tireless work plus passion plus motivation equals an undefeated season. The St. Catharines Varsity Divers delivered this winning equation in the 2019-2020 dive season. We began training in November with 9 varsity divers who were anxious to master the dives that they knew and reinvent themselves with new, more difficult dives. After a flawless regular season, the Lady Saints went on to dominate LIS preps. Chandler Kirkham seized the gold in this meet. Next stop, States, where every girl on the team qualified for this exclusive meet. The divers truly brought their A-game to Christiansburg with an impressive showing. 3 divers advanced to the final 16 out of 35 girls in the event. Lucy Grimes placed 14th, Hillary Mills took 6th place, and Chandler Kirkham went home with the bronze. These remarkable States finishes helped the St. Catharines swim dive team to clinch the title of #1 in the state. Kudos to Chandler for winning 2nd team All-Metro. It's hard to top a season like this, but with only losing 1 senior, Chandler Kirkham, we intend to come out of the gate strong and hungry next year.
Past 4 years, we have really been such a dominant force in squash by literally winning every medal. But this year's squash season was a challenge. I'd lost 8 players from last year. Still a great season. Finishing 2nd is still an achievement. We started off with the Mid-Atlantic League, where we've won this event in the last 4 years. This year we came in 2nd. We lost our last match to Potomac School. I'm still proud of the girls for coming in 2nd. And this year we were invited to an individual Flanagan tournament in Mercersburg, which attracts schools from the Midwest, New York and Pennsylvania. This year the girls won it for the 4th time in a row, so congratulations to all the 13 girls on the team. Usually play in the end of the season Masso tournament. It's an individual tournament. Division 1, I want to congratulate Cabell Crowder for coming in 2nd. And Division 2, I want to congratulate Anna Paget for coming in 2nd. And then Division 3, I want to congratulate Holland Miller for winning the division. As we traveled for nationals in Connecticut, and this was our 3rd year to play, and we played in Division 2. The girls won their first match and then lost the other 3, but this placed St. Catharines at number 25 out of 110 schools in the nation. So job well done to the girls for the 3 years obtaining their rank in the top 25 in the nation. To my seniors, Megan, Murphy and Greer, thank you for being such good role models. To my captains, Cabell Crowder and Greer Foster, again, thank you for being role models and thank you for everything you did this season. Great season, and we'll keep on working hard for the following season.
And now for our Winter Team Awards. In basketball, most outstanding player, Haley Felton. Indoor track and field, outstanding field events, Jayla Channer. Outstanding runners, Willa Shannon and Archer Gherkin. For swimming, the Golden Goggle Award goes to Anna Gerard. For diving, most valuable diver, Chandler Kirkham. Our most improved player for squash, Grace Brokenborough. Congratulations to our Winter Team Award honorees. Our spring coaches will share their stories now.
The talent on the golf team keeps getting better with each year. This season we added 4 players to our returning squad. We will graduate 3 seniors, co-captain Lawrence Innes, who has been on the team since 8th grade, co-captain Rory Weinfurther, who came to St. Catherine's in 9th grade, and senior Claudia Lamb, who has played on the team since 8th grade. These 3 players have had such a positive impact in our program and are leaving us better than they found us. We are grateful for their leadership, their friendship, and their talent. They are also great ambassadors for St. Catherine's and for the game of golf. We wish them all good luck in college. Rory is the 6th player in history for St. Catherine's to play college golf. She has truly led the Saints program to new levels during her 4 years. She was the low medalist last year in the state tournament, shooting a 71 against mostly boys. She holds 19 of the best 30 scores among St. Catherine's golfers. She holds the school record for birdies and eagles. She has also put herself on state and national scene with year-round tournament play and wins. She holds the course record at Country Club of Virginia, the Tuckahoe course, from the red tee, shooting 69. Junior Tatum Walsh is right on her heels as an outstanding player who is already committed to James Madison University. We are excited about the potential with all of our players, many of whom are playing throughout the year. The team improvement has been tremendous. It's all up to you gals. You're writing the book, and that started as soon as we can get on the golf course. So we can keep breaking these records and take our team to the next level. Go Saints!
Wow, I never thought outdoor track would have only been 9 days long. Our track girls were celebrating spring break, having fun, but looking forward to coming back to train for another awesome track season. Unfortunately, the coronavirus happened. It hit us hard, stopping all school activities, including our days of training and competing. The coaches and the girls kept in touch with weekly emails, which included strength videos, workouts, and motivational contests. Zoom is great for its purpose, but it's just not the same for our track family. We were not together. It was difficult for all of us, but our girls stood the challenge like they always do. The girls kept their chin up in light of this once-in-a-lifetime disruption. Of course, we all know that the Saints would have prevailed again in the LIS and State Outdoor Track Championships. We were just too strong this year. Coming off super wins during the indoor season, we would have been unbeatable in the championships. Along the way, we probably have broken school and meet records and had a blast doing it. When you have a group of seniors like we have had for the last 5+ years, you know those girls were going to make their last season sensational. We will miss those seniors, but we know somewhere down the road we'll see them again and give them a big hug. In closing, seniors, it has been a pleasure to know and work with you. I am proud to say the Saints track program would not have been what it is without your dedication, leadership, and talent. The track family is strong because of your loyalty to the program, and our underclassmen will carry on where you left off. We will continue the tradition of training hard and winning championships. Thank you. Go Saints.
From the moment that the 2019 season ended, returning players were bound and determined to make the 2020 season one to remember. Just 4 weeks after the 2019 season was over, they wasted no time beginning their journey to what was sure to be greatness in 2020. From optional practices through the summer to morning workouts before the school day, the Saints knew what they wanted to accomplish in the upcoming spring. The 2020 soccer season started off like any other season. Players showed up in the freezing afternoons of February wanting to make a statement and prove that Saints soccer was not going to be overlooked this season. With 17 returning players and only 4 new to the roster, the tone was set from the get-go. Competitive practices, team-building activities, and a scrimmage proved that each individual of the 21-player roster was aligned with their ultimate team goal. Saints soccer was preparing to make a run, at a LIS and a state title. Upon returning from spring break, this season presented with a unique situation where we were in limbo for a few weeks as to how the season was going to proceed. Once the final domino fell, we now had an opportunity to practice all of the life lessons and skills that high school athletics teaches us. Teamwork, resilience, discipline, work ethic, respect, friendship, and how to overcome adversity. Seniors Megan, Ellen, Shepard, Alejandra, Rachel, and Maddie, your footprints are forever imprinted on the Saints soccer program. Underclassmen, we are now twice as hungry and need to work twice as hard to leave our mark in 2021. The journey is much more important than the destination. There will always be goals to beat and games to be won. I keep going back to what makes this journey worth going on. It is you, each other. While we did not face off against our opponents, it did not take away from the strength of our team or our community.
Spring 2020 was going to be a year of transition and vision setting for the Saints varsity softball program with a new coaching staff. Together with our players, we dreamed big on what our hopes are, what culture we wanted to create, and how to bring more passion to softball. Although our season did not play out how we expected it to, we still have many things to value and celebrate about our team. We established new routines and practices, practiced hard in our fundamentals, increased communication on the field, and focused more on team bonding and unity. Finding a new pitcher and first baseman were our top priority to replace last year's graduates. Thankfully, being able to play one scrimmage in early March gave us a great opportunity to see others rise to the occasion, and that experience will help us greatly in setting up for the 2021 season. We are graduating our stellar shortstop, Sarah Brew, who has been an integral part of our team for 5 years. We will miss her competitive presence, sheer athletic ability, and being a leader by example. This team has all the elements to be a great team. On the goal sheets that each player completed, the coaches were impressed with their honest and motivating assessment of where they are and where they want to be. We're excited to see these goals come to fruition in the coming year as we continue to push ourselves to be the best that we can be.
The 2020 lacrosse season did not play out as we had expected. There are still so many things for the Saints varsity lacrosse team to celebrate and appreciate. The team was able to play a scrimmage against Freeman in early March. There were so many moments of brilliance from each team member in that scrimmage. We are grateful for the opportunity to play together before the season was cut short just before spring break. The Saints were led by 8 outstanding seniors, including captains Haley Felton, Abby Jenkins, Sarah Johnson, and Ellie Taylor. This senior class invested a lot of time and effort into this program and changed the face of Saints lacrosse. Leadership is a very important characteristic to Saints lacrosse, and these players have now become expert leaders. When they look back on their high school careers, we hope they remember the history they have made when they helped win an LIS championship in 2018 for the first time in 22 years and make it back-to-back in 2019. This is a first in program history and can be attributed much in part to this group. As we conclude the 2020 season, we can look back and say that although there was great disappointment, there was also a lot of gratitude. I want to personally send out a huge thank you to my seniors, the whole team, and everyone who supported Saints lacrosse. We had a short but excellent few weeks together. We were undefeated and we remain the LIS champions. Actually, let's talk about being champions. So, how have you been? I'm good. I like my new home at St. Catharines. You're so shiny and big. You all take such good care of me. We've missed seeing you in your home. I don't know if you heard, but we had to take the season off. But we're okay. I didn't even notice. My life has stayed pretty much the same. Let's make a pact. Let's keep you as a Saint for a long, long time. I'm in.
Congratulations to all of our fall, winter, and spring teams. Now we'd like to announce some special awards. St. Catharines had 2 All-Metro Players of the Year this year, Quinn Menger for volleyball and Jayla Channer for indoor track. St. Catharines also had 2 Times Dispatch Scholar Athlete finalists, Jayla Channer and Willis Shannon. Congratulations. The Athletic Achievement Award for being named U.S. Squash All-American goes to Cabell Crowder. Congratulations. Our Impact Award winners this year helped elevate their team's success. They have contributed to their teams with intangible qualities that every team needs, as well as their grit in competition and their passion for their sport. They are Jesse Atkinson, volleyball; Ann Gamble Jennings, cross country, track and field; Carrie Malk, field hockey and lacrosse; Ann Heaton Noble, cross country, track and field; and Cappy Slocum, tennis. Congratulations. This year's Impact Legacy Awards are given to student athletes who have shown exemplary dedication during their career to master their sport and elevate their team's success consistently year after year, while also elevating the Saints athletic program. These girls are Ellie Taylor, field hockey and lacrosse; Archer Gherkin, field hockey, indoor and outdoor track; Tess Dyerly, swimming; Maddie Vickers, field hockey and soccer; Claire Hackney, tennis and swimming; Sarah Brew, tennis and softball; Megan Murphy, squash and soccer; Chandler Kirkham, diving. Congratulations to our Impact Legacy Award winners. The Sarah T. Harrison Class of '60 Athletic Award is given to a student athlete who has made a significant and worthy contribution to the St. Catherine's School athletic program and who, by her deeds, personifies the spirit and mission of Saints athletics. This year we have two winners: Sarah Johnson, field hockey and lacrosse, and Haley Felton, basketball and lacrosse. Congratulations, girls. The Director's Leadership Legacy Award is given to a student athlete who demonstrates extraordinary commitment to St. Catherine's athletics, who leads by positive example and influence, who honors sportsmanship, and who leaves a significant legacy in place with their sport and with Saints athletics. This year we have two winners. Congratulations to Rory Weinfurther for golf and Claire Ellis for volleyball. Congratulations. Our next award is the Class of 2007 Athletic Award. This award is given in honor of the Class of 2007, a class exhibiting spirit, enthusiasm, fun, and friendship, a class embodying dedication to teammates, commitment to sportsmanship, joy in competition, and the determination to achieve excellence. The Class of 2007 award is given to the senior who best embodies these qualities of the Class of 2007 and who has done the most to raise the level of St. Catherine's athletics and its importance in the life of the school community. This year we have two winners: Abby Jenkins for tennis and lacrosse and Willa Shannon for indoor and outdoor track. Congratulations. Our next award is the Outstanding Senior Athlete Award, given annually to the senior who demonstrates overall athletic ability, dedication to the success of the team, and who best exemplifies leadership, teamwork, and sportsmanship. This year's recipient is Jayla Channer for volleyball, indoor, and outdoor track. Congratulations. At this time, the Saints Athletic Boosters would like to recognize head volleyball coach Skip Weston with the David T. Bloor Excellence in Coaching Award. Congratulations, Coach Weston, well deserved. The Future's Outstanding Coach of the Year Award recognizes our sub-varsity or assistant coaches for their work and dedication. This year we have two winners: Jennifer Harder, basketball, and Casey Gilbride, field hockey, basketball, and softball. Congratulations, Coach Harder and Coach Gilbride. That concludes our awards for this evening. Congratulations to all of our athletes and coaches. Wearing the same jersey is not what makes us one team or what makes Saints Athletics successful. It takes buy-in and trust and leadership and hard work and perseverance, positive relationships. It takes more than good coaches and good athletes. Sports is like a microcosm of life, and the shared experiences are #more than just a season. I'd like to take a moment and say thanks to all of our parents for supporting our teams and coaches. We appreciate all that you do. Thanks to everyone for tuning in tonight. Our highlight video is next. The links to our coaches' comments and links to the highlight video will be sent to the athletes on email. The Edge Athletic Yearbook will be mailed to our booster member families and to our senior athletes in a few weeks. Good luck to our seniors next year. We will miss you. Underclassmen, let's get ready for next year. Hope everybody has a great summer. Go Saints.
Bite my tongue, bite my time, wearing a warning sign. Wait till the world is mine. Visions I vandalize, cold in my kingdom size. Fell for these ocean eyes. You should see me in a crowd, I'm gonna run, there's nothing to help. Watch me make them bow one by one by one, one by one by. You should see me in a crowd. Your silence is my favorite sound. Watch me make them bow one by one by one, one by one by one. Happiness ain't something you sit back and you wait for. Confidence is throwing your heart through every brick wall. I kickstart the rhythm, all the drama's in remission. No, I don't need permission. Feels so good to dance again. Feels so good to dance again. I'm feeling me again. Feels so good to dance again. Feels so good.
All my life been hustling and tonight is my appraisal. So I do the deed, get up and leave a climber and a sadist, yeah. Are you ready for the sequel? Ain't ready for the latest? In the garden of evil, I'm gonna be the greatest. In a golden cathedral, I'll be praying for the faithless. And if you lose, boo-hoo. Hey, look, Ma, I made it. Hey, look, Ma, I made it. Everything's coming up aces, aces. If it's a dream, don't wake me, don't wake me. I said, hey, look, Ma, I made it.
It comes and goes. We're out here chasing a feeling. Up high, down low. We go from the floor to the ceiling. We fly